Hey everybody, greetings from cold and wintry and snowy Western New York. I'm looking out the window right now, and the groundhog said that we were told that he didn't see a shadow, and from my perspective, he's full of bunk because spring seems like it's still a long ways away. But then again, that's upstate New York, so it is what it is. Welcome to week 7. We're in week 7. We're in the home stretch. We're almost at the end here, and that's exciting. Can also be a bit nerve-wracking if you're somebody who is still struggling to kind of stay on track, or if you have some late work that you need to do. So to that point, let's get through a couple of just housekeeping things here first and foremost. Week 7, we're starting that, so that one ends as always on Saturday. So this coming Saturday, the 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Now, week 7.5 starts on Friday. So there's going to be an overlap of these two weeks for 2 days, Friday and Saturday. So week 7 ends on Saturday. Week 7.5 starts on Friday, and that will end on Monday, so a week from today, Monday, 11:59 p.m. And that's when everything ends. That's when the semester is over, okay? And right after that, I have to get my grades completed. I have to get my grades submitted. So Monday, we have a week left. Monday is the end of all of it. Now, for those who might be a little behind, I know I've been talking with you and I've been reaching out to you and saying, look, I am still going to be accepting late work. So I will accept late work, but all late work must be in by Saturday. Okay? I know the term ends on Monday. Why can't you do it? No, Saturday. It has to be done on Saturday. Okay? Because at the end of the term, I don't want to have the bulk of my time being dedicated to assignments that should have been done 3, 4 weeks ago. Okay? So I don't have a problem allowing you some time to get these things in, late penalties and everything being considered, but you need to have everything in by Saturday at 11:59 p.m. That is the end. That's the drop dead date for all late work. So anybody who comes to me and says, "Oh wait, can I just have an extra day?" No, you've had plenty of time. This is 7 weeks so far that we've been through. So that's it. It has to end at some point. So late work, late work, late work. I can't emphasize this enough. Saturday, 11:59 p.m., the end of week 7, that's when all late work has to be in, okay? So, week 7.5 starts on Friday, and that's going to end next Monday at 11:59 p.m. So that's the housekeeping stuff. That's the stuff that you need to know in terms of finishing up the semester strong. And many of you are. Let me tell you, excuse me, I've seen a lot of people improve their grades, and that's awesome. I've seen a lot of people calling me and reaching out to me via email and saying, "Hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that?" Good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay. I want to see more of that. I want to hear more of that. So I'm encouraged by a lot of the work that I'm seeing. So keep that up. Now, we're moving from Excel to, I think, a really fun, really exciting program in Microsoft Office Suite, and that is PowerPoint. PowerPoint can be a lot of fun. Now, PowerPoint is a presentation software that Microsoft provides. And many of you have used it before. Some of you, if you've used it, you haven't used it very much. So you're going to get a lot of opportunity this week and in that week 7.5 to really kind of show your stuff when it comes to PowerPoint. Those of you who have never used it, don't worry about it. It's actually more creative, which I think makes it more fun. It is intuitive. It is pretty easy to get into, just like Word, just like Excel. So don't worry too much if you don't have any experience with it. And the nice thing is that in terms of graded assignments this week, there's only one. And it's a PowerPoint assignment. It's called the Classic Gardens and Landscaping. You're basically putting together a presentation for a landscaping company. And it's kind of fun. There are the pause and practice exercises, which I highly recommend you do, and just check your work with the solution files. You don't need to send them to me, even if the instructions kind of say, "Oh, send it." Don't worry about that. But there's only one graded assignment, and so that's good for those of you who are a little behind, but also those of you who just are kind of getting your feet wet. You're not really sure about PowerPoint yet. This is a good way to kind of ease into it, okay? We're doing one assignment. Now, with that said, even though there is one assignment, there is, of course, a discussion board. So get into the discussion board as quickly as you can. Try to get those initial posts up by Wednesday. That's really what we're trying to do every single week. Remember, an initial post of at least 100 words, and then minimum 3 replies to your classmates, 3 different classmates for 3 different days. I know that I'm a broken record in saying this kind of stuff. But when you get to the discussion boards, really kind of broaden it a little bit. don't think that you have to just look at those 2 or 3 or however many prompts there are and say, "This is the only thing that I can talk about." It says, what are the differences and what are the benefits of using PowerPoint in the downloadable version versus PowerPoint in the cloud-based version. That's great, and talk about that certainly, but talk more about other things like how are you going to use PowerPoint on the job, and maybe outside of work, how might you use PowerPoint there? Are there any uses for PowerPoint? And there are more than just giving a presentation. There's plenty of things you can do with PowerPoint as an educational tool for your kids or for the kids in your class that you're going to be teaching eventually, or for kind of cool announcements, or for photo and video montages for a wedding or for a funeral, things like that. You can use PowerPoint for a variety of things. I've used it for many things beyond just giving presentations to students. So think about that. Think about some of the things that you really like about PowerPoint, or some of the things that you struggle with PowerPoint. Or maybe talk about some of your past experiences and how PowerPoint has changed since you used it last in 2005 or something like that. So don't feel constrained by that one or two discussion board prompts that are provided to you. Yeah, talk about them. That's great. But if you really want to, I mean, stretch yourself out a little bit. Talk a little about other things too. That's kind of what's going to make these things fun. So looking forward to what you guys have to post. Read my comments and comment on my comments, and we'll see how the week goes. Thanks.